out there? Ryan's over here. Gonna give you a little showing of the IDW skids. Yeah, I have them in. It was like, what the heck? Yeah, it's a little extra thing there. These are things that I think are cool. A little ground to missile action there in his alt mode, in his car mode here. Uh, got like a little Honda Civic-y sort of thing going on there. So yeah, let me go ahead and get his missiles. Oh, and his gun, got the little gun too, his little Cybertronian Tommy gun, I suppose. Yeah, flip it that way. Oh, I guess you can't underhold it. That's kind of tight. So you can hold it, I guess. Suppose you could underhold it, so you could like undercarry, like you like. And then we have the cricket. Little MIB action, anybody? So yeah, those combined. It's a nice gun though. I like that. See, stuff like this stuff. When I say just little things like that, that's awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and put his guns in. Tuck his window back so you can get a look at his regular alt mode. Get in there, window. And what I'll do, I'll give him the Lamborghini doors. Everybody's like, what the hell is Michael talking about? Lamborghini doors. Well, I'll show you in a second, as long as I can get this clipped in. There we go. Alrighty. People have no idea what I'm talking about because this is probably not on camera. Oh, it was on camera. Sorry. So, yeah, you got the Lamborghini doors. Lamborghini. Oh, no, let me fix it. There we go. Lamborghini doors. So that's kind of cool. Just stuff like that, like, you know, in the car mode that you could actually almost feels human alliancey without the feels human alliancey without the fall apart. If that makes sense. Without everything feeling like it's gonna fall apart. Who said that? Somebody said that in their video. I think it was Dave's Junk Heat. I think he was doing a video on so here's the regular one. He's doing a video on the Dark of the Moon Human Alliance Roadbuster. Yeah, it's like everything's falling apart. So this is kind of like Human Alliance-y with the way the doors and everything opens up and you can get to the inside, but nothing's falling apart there. You see robot arms. That's about it. Everything else, nothing's falling off and falling apart. So there's a lot of playability in both modes. So let's get him into his robot mode. Like I said, Lamborghini doors, awesome. Lamborghini doors. All right. So, sorry about that, guys. Just get his arms out, and mind you guys, there's 2 clips in here, so be careful of your clips of your arms. And if you're going to transform it, you're having, finding some troubles in there. There are clips right there, so be mindful of the clips. Be mindful of the clips. Get his arms up and out the way there. Legs folded down here. Toes out. Feet folded down. Feet folded down. Loosen up the arms. Loosen up the arm. Go ahead and get his backpacks up. Get his chest piece forward. Get his head out, and careful guys when you're flipping out his head, because that clearance in there is perfect, but it's tight. So just be mindful. Just to be mindful of it. And like all the other, or like the Waspinator anyway, we got the hip swivel here, which is a little bit frightening for me, is when Transformers have to swivel at the hips like that. It's just a little bit daunting. Now, for me, personally, I like to keep his guns in in retreat mode in general. I will show you his all out mode. He gets better articulation in his shoulders because his shoulder pads up here are so high. When you have his guns out, they're right there in between in here. So just for articulation sake, uh, I'll leave him down. And then his underguns, his little flat guns. So there you go. That's Skids. Great head sculpt. Uh, Backpack is virtually non-existent and it's fully adjustable. You can do anything back there with that backpack you want. This can go down. These can go up. I mean, you can do anything you want. Excuse me. You can do anything you want with that backpack back there. That's wonderful. Playability, as far as I was saying, the little things, we're gonna get into that right now, such as this. That's awesome. I like the fact that it's like on these little like friction hinges, like friction, like if they were gears but without the spring. So for me, what I think that does for me is it closes simply, it opens simply, and it keeps there from being that spring poppy thingy in there. So if you go to transform I feel it would be popping. These guns would be popping open on you and stuff like that. So none of that's happening. No accidental gun popping open. Up here on the shoulders, of course, is where his missiles are. So I'll go ahead and I'll open those up for you guys on both sides. Little missile pods. Uh, is one of his accoutrements right there. Missile pods, nice, nice, everything nice. And then of course the main missiles. Get his backpack down. Get the guns up and fire. I don't know if that picked it up clearly. Let me do that again for you guys. Like, booyah! So that's cool. Stuff like that is really really cool. I mean, again, it's the little things. And I'm smashing his head now. Okay, let's not smash his head, Mike. So, all guns out. Got his backpack up. Oh, and I noticed too, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, he's got paint on the inside of his doors. Right here, the red paint inside of the doors. That's cool. I mean, that is just so cool. And I mean, again, he does have a little bit, if you can hear it, a little bit of the shaky leg syndrome like Bumblebee. But nothing, his knee joints are fine. You got the knee joint is fine. You got two of them actually. Got another joint there, which is actually kind of cool. So feet, got a little ball joint at the feet. You know, again, limited articulation when the guns are out, but if you're gonna display him with his guns out, then I suppose he's gonna be in a super duper pose anyway. It doesn't matter much anyway if you're gonna have them all out like this. But if the guns are back and he's in regular mode, his articulation is fine. He's a little bit back heavy. I've had that back heavy problem, but again, when you adjust the guns in his backpack, it all settles down and sits down right. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, out of this wave, yeah, he's a getter. Get him. You know, he's not a G1 skids, but it's skids, and he's well built, and he's IDW, and he goes with the rest of the guys up there. So I mean, yeah, good bot, good playability in robot mode, good playability in alt mode. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Everything sticks into where it's supposed to stick into. So, everybody, this has been Skids. I'm Orion Zero. Everybody, be good. One.